Alright guys, welcome. I'm Deez.
Wait, how'd I get here? Mom?
This is my friend Nut. My name is Amanda.
Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Pedro, aka Themedianut.
My name is Amanda. I'm the owner of the Heart Container Cafe. This is the first of one of our series that we're doing called My Bad, I Have the Note. And I felt
Pulling it up.
I'm
doing a great job.
Up.
Fantastic first episode.
This is our series called Nerdybossgames. Basically, I'm going to be gaming with a bunch of entrepreneurs, a bunch of bosses that are in the gaming, anime, cosplay community because that's what I'm doing for my cafe.
Whoa!
We don't have a physical location right now. We do pop-up, custom, gaming-themed desserts, stuff like that. We do Tekken tournaments and gaming tournaments. And Medianut's going to tell you what he does. And we're going to get into that while we play some classic games from our childhood. And we've decided for you today to play FNAF 2. As cringy as it is, we had that time.
Horrifying.
We were both really into FNAF. And we're both extreme. Is it past 30 seconds? I have no idea. It's been a minute. We're extreme pussies. We're both pussies. So we're probably going to get scared because even though I've seen this game 1,000 times, I'm a pussy and I especially can't play horror games. And
I
neither can
also
he.
cannot.
And we're going to try to conduct an interview under that. So we're going to get started with that, see how it goes. I'm going to play first, and every time I keep hitting my mic, I'm so sorry if I'm getting feedback on that. I'm so sorry.
Whose idea was
I
this?
need to stop doing this. So I'm going to play first.
Stop
If I
pumping
die,
your chest.
if I die, we'll switch to him just to keep it fair, and then we're both gonna cry.
We don't have to.
We're gonna cry. No,
We
it's
don't
gonna
have
happen.
to.
It's gonna happen.
I hate this.
All right. So to start first, what's FNAF to you? Let's talk about that.
All right. So when it comes to FNAF, basically, I, as you mentioned before, I'm a complete wimp when it comes to horror, but my girlfriend, Zadie, aka Silly Drifloon on all of her social media, she is a massive FNAF fan. Like, I'm talking, she knows all the lore, she played all the games, and she has a game room at her house where she has this entire shelf covered in FNAF memorabilia. It is insane. You got the plushies, the pop figures, the little vinyl things, the little toy cart things that they did at GameStop a little while ago, and she has everything.
That's awesome.
It's insane. So because of that, she got me into the game, and I may not be a fan of horror, but I will have to say that the thing about FNAF that got me was the lore. I'm a sucker for lore. Yeah, the lore.
The lore.
And FNAF has a really good, interesting lore when it comes to like its history and like the way it works and everything that has to do with Purple Guy and the children and all this other stuff. So that's how I got into FNAF. I will say it wasn't until very recently with FNAF Security Breach where I'll admit that all these years, she always had like a favorite animatronic. That her favorite animatronic is Ennard from FNAF sister location. Me, I'd never really thought about that idea.
Choice,
yeah,
interesting choice.
Where I've never been someone who considered himself to have a favorite animatronic for a very long time, and then Security Breach came out. And I saw the game, and I just fell in love with Glamrock Freddy. Just because, like, for once we have an animatronic that actually wants to take care of you, that is there for you. He's daddy. He's daddy, and he's such a good daddy. It's like, that's my boy. No, my boy, father, help!
Yeah.
It's that whole vibe. And I'm also a sucker for the Glamrock Freddy memes, specifically the one between him and Vanessa.
Yeah, I love the. But Vanessa, I'm a material girl.
A lot of people use that on like TikTok and Instagram.
I love it.
I love a lot of the ones where he's just being very sassy. I don't curse, but freaking like Freddy, you're supposed to be in a lockdown. Shut up. I'm listening to music right now. Tiny dancer, everybody's in the daddy belly dancer or whatever that goes. It was just really funny.
Just him being like an edgy teenager with Vanessa.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, for me, my experience, this came out when I was in like middle school. For my first experience, I was like just getting into Markiplier at the time and like Yami Mash. I was actually into Yami Mash first. Whoa, I already have to wind up the music box? Jesus, what's going on here? I was into Yami Mash first, and they used to work together, and then like later on, come to find out he was like, I think a rapist or a pedophile, something like that happened. Something bad. I don't know what it was ever proven, but they never collabed again. I never saw the channel again. Like it probably was proven. So yeah, basically, I watched Mark play it, and it was one of those first games that I thought was very well done and just the coolest thing ever because I wanted to be a game designer, and I'm already nervous. I don't like this. I don't like the sounds. I don't like this.
I thought you said we don't die in night one.
I don't know. I don't know why it gave me the option to wind up already. It shouldn't give me the option to wind up already.
Wait.
I don't like the noises. I don't like
there.
The noises. Oh my god.
Why is he there?
I thought they don't come yet.
Is there someone in front of you?
Okay, I think I'm fine. To be fair, I haven't played this since middle school. When I did, I played it on the phone. It was a lot easier. It was a lot different. This is weird for me, being on the computer.
There's someone like in the area. I think.
Yeah.
Because I saw like a little.
Oh, it's because my flashlight's glitched, so someone's in the hall. I do know enough about FNAF, and I watched Mark play it a lot, and like a lot of other people play it a lot.
I'm not okay with this. Oh! Hi.
He's okay.
What do you mean he's okay?
I stunned him. He should be fine.
For how long?
Not that long. Okay, he's still fine. Chill, Freddy. Daddy Freddy, please.
This ain't Daddy Freddy. This Chunky Freddy.
I know. I don't like Chunky Freddy. I don't like this.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we're trying to conduct an interview while scared because I thought it would be funny. To continue, basically, I watched him play a lot. I got really into it. I thought the game was very well done. It was new. It was like the coolest thing to come up with. It was an interesting concept. And I heard about all this lore and stuff, and I got really into it. And I would watch game theories on it and all this other stuff. Oh my gosh!
Oh, that thing's there. That thing's there.
Oh, I think he's gonna kill us. I might have just barely got it on time. Or I'm screwed. I'm not sure. Please don't kill me. Please. Oh, I just barely got it on time.
I hate this so much.
We're attempting to beat the game. I don't know if we can do it. If we get too scared later, we might switch to Smash. That's an option. But yeah, that was my time for FNAF. I was very obsessed.
He's moving.
I was very obsessed. I like watched a lot of fan theories. I did art for it. I still have the art for it.
I genuinely don't want to.
And I thought FNAF 2 was definitely one of the scarier ones. So that's why we're playing it. It's a really good classic game. We wanted to talk about classic games we were into. Please leave. Freddy.
Something else is about to happen, I think.
Oh God, please. Jesus.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. Whose idea was it to play this game?
How did you become the Themedianut?
We're asking this now?
How did you get started?
Not by playing this.
It's 5 a.m.
So back in high school, I was introduced to YouTube like very late in the game, but like around high school.
Yes. God is real. I don't know why that was so hard. It's the first day. It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, it's your turn.
No,
Yeah, it's your turn.
it's not. No,
It's
it's
your
not.
turn.
No, it's not.
It's
No, it's not. I don't want to play.
It's the next day.
I don't want to play.
You gotta play.
I don't want to play.
You should know the controls.
I actually, fun fact, I don't know the controls at all.
Do you know how the game like works, how it plays? Like you've seen gameplay on it?
I've seen gameplay, but I know nothing of it.
Okay, so control right here is your flashlight. It's your flashlight for the middle and the cameras and everything. You don't need to look at the cameras in this, literally just for the music box. So it's literally just the music box. Keep it winded. If you press, you just go down on the pad in this direction and it's your mask. You go down here, it's your camera. And you go down again and it goes away. You want to always hit the sensor and you want to hit the lights on the corner by just clicking on them with the mouse.
I really don't want to.
I didn't want to play either, but it's your turn. But keep telling me how you got started becoming the media nut. And in the first place.
That's fair. I have to do all this.
You gotta only look at the music box. Wind up the music box. That's the only thing you need the cameras for, really. Now just go down, like move down, and then just keep clicking in the center and keep checking the vents, and that's all you really gotta do. If anyone's in the center, if you flash them with your light a few times, and they're far away, it will stun them for a while so that you can wind up the music box, which is why I wasn't scared of Freddy until he was closer to me. If it's Foxy or Mangle, you have to flash them a lot for them to go away. The mask doesn't even work on them, so don't even try. Just flash them.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
But yeah, I used to play this a lot in middle school on my phone. I got like the furthest to like night 4 or 5, I think, with friends. But I was too scared to play it on my own most of the time, so I only played
How do you think I feel?
With friends.
You're like, it's like, oh no, you're playing with a friend. Why are you scared? I don't care how many people I'm with. I can't handle this game.
It helps me handle it a little better when I have friends with me, but I still gotta switch out because I'm too much of a puss, bro. So
right.
What is it the Themedianut does?
Okay, fine. So
what does he do?
The origins of the Themedianut. What?
It's Mango.
Oh no.
It's fine for now that she's there. If you see her like up here, like you just want to flash her a bunch. If it's not working, that means someone's coming in the hall. So you want to not put on the mask yet, but you want to keep trying to flash until you can. So flash her a bunch of times, and then go to your music box, make sure it's wound up really quick, and then go back real quick. Flash her again real quick, or have the mask, and then so she already left.
Wait, I think I saw someone.
No, she left. You can check the vents real quick though. If you hear anything in the vents and stuff, that could be because something's happening. It's kind of hard to hear because we don't have earbuds for it, and if it's too loud, it goes. So we have it kind of low. Oh, that's Foxy. Just flash him a bunch. The mask isn't gonna work. You just gotta flash him like a bunch.
Okay, and then?
And then wind up the music box, I guess, and then keep flashing him. Keep trying. I hate it. I hate
this game so much. I hate this game so much.
He left. You're fine. The mask doesn't work on him.
The mask gives me comfort.
Yeah, it gives me comfort too.
Just keep winding.
So we actually met at the recent Hero Hype Con. I was helping to organize it.
What are you and what do you do?
That's BB. You want to use the mask to have him go away. If he comes, he'll like jam out your flashlight for a bit. So you definitely want to get him away.
Is he still there?
You keep the mask on and he should slide across the screen like the other ones, I think, from what I remember. It's been a while. So we met at the recent Hero Hype convention that he was helping organize. You want to wind up the music box really quick and then get back to that mask like now. Put it on. Oh my god. No.
Now what?
I don't know if it's coming. I don't know if it worked.
What do I do?
You can check. Use the flashlight. Put the mask back on.
I'm trying.
Put the mask back on.
I'm trying!
You click the music.
Wait, Mango's there. What do I do with Mango's there?
Keep flashing.
I'm trying. It's not working.
Okay.
Okay, I became the Themedianut by freaking not playing this game. Okay, I have a friend.
Okay, stop whining. You need to go check.
I hate this game. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much.
I hated that. We can't even hear it that well, but it's still like terrifying. I'm not good with horror games. I'm only good at like watching them or being around someone with them. And even still, like he's not good with it either.
I became Themedianut.
Okay.
By freaking.
I'm sorry if I keep hitting my mic. By the way.
In high school, I was introduced to YouTube very late in my life, in really early high school. But in the middle of high school, Silly Driven AK's lady, who was now my girlfriend, she introduced me. She knew I'm a big fan of Sonic, and she introduced me to this review series, this review YouTuber that happened to do a video about a Sonic cartoon that I really liked, Sonic Saturn and Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and the name of that creator is the Nostalgia Critic, a long time ago, and I saw the video and I thought it was really funny, really interesting, and it made me curious about the rest of YouTube, and I saw that there's so much like wonderful, nerdy, creative people out there in the YouTube scape that I ended up really liking and really looking up to. And by the time I finished high school and was going into college, I realized in my life that growing up, I've always had, not to say it in any way, but I've always had a bit of an innate talent of performing, whether singing, acting, hosting. It's something that I really enjoy and something that comes very natural to me. But at the same time, I'm also a really big fan of nerdy stuff, of pop culture, movies, TVs, video games, anime, Broadway, all that stuff. And it led me to make a decision a while back that I want to make a living making my life through that. And where I get to perform and do what I like and talk about my favorite nerdy stuff, while also trying to spread like a very positive message to the audience that I have. And after having a bit of a session with some friends of mine trying to decide a name, we tried thinking of a bunch of different names, and finally one of them was like, "Hey, like you love pop culture and social media. You're basically you're pretty crazy about it. You're basically a nut for it." And then we kind of put the two names together. It was like, oh, Themedianut, and the name stuck, and it had a nice ring to it. So we just stuck with it. So then that's how the Themedianut was made. Then I made the YouTube channel and all that.
Chica, please.
It's so freaking creepy. Like, what happened to her beak?
This is when she's like creepy, Chica.
I know, yeah. I know, I forgot like where in the timeline FNAF, because I know like FNAF
this is 1970s.
I know, but where in the FNAF timeline is what I mean, because I know like Sister Location is one of the earliest games, but then it's like there's like, and then I believe FNAF.
This is the second earliest, I believe, out of the games.
Was it like Sister
Unless you're
Location
counting the
FNAF?
Mini games, because the mini games I don't know as well.
Well, the mini games are their own story.
She might come at me. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, don't kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. Try to survive, because that means I have to do it.
No. Why?
I don't want to play. I don't want to play this.
Please.
So then, on my YouTube channel, I took
to
Freddy.
It's Freddy. He's fine. He's chill.
Sure?
He's chill. He gets flashed pretty easily. He's fine. He's chill. Okay. Time is not going. I hate this a lot.
What does he do?
He does nothing because I have the mask on. But, fuck him. I don't like this. This is an 18 plus. Oh, Freddy, my love. Please go away. Please.
Save the love for Glamrock Freddy. That Freddy don't deserve no love. He deserves to go away.
Please go away. I don't think I would be able...
Amanda.
Fuck.
Get the stupid music box already.
Oh.
Ah! What do we do?
Know. Was he there? Was his eyes black? I didn't even
They're
look.
black. Why? Does it do...
Damn it! I tried!
I dug my nails into my ear. Ow.
I know it's not that scary.
I hate this. What do you mean?
I know there's people yelling at the screen like, we've seen this 1,000 times. It's
terrifying.
It's not that scary. It's
You
still
play.
terrifying.
You play then. I don't want to do this.
Jump scares are always terrifying. All right.
So much.
You ready?
No, I'm not ready.
You want to take
I'm
a
a
second?
baby.
We're gonna take a second.
I'm a baby.
You decided to start the Media Nut.
I'm a baby.
You got the name for the Media Nut. What was one of the first things you started to do?
Right. So I started the YouTube channel. I started talking about all these like random, different topics of pop culture that I like. I started off making videos about talking about different discussions of like things related to like Pokemon, The Walking Dead, the Arrowverse, Marvel, Disney, all this stuff. And then one day, one day when they started to announce that a new Smash Bros. Game was coming out at the end of the Wii U cycle, a lot of people started getting excited discussing like what characters we could see because at the end of Smash Wii U, there was a lot of characters who got into the game that people would not have expected, and continuing that, a lot of people were expecting even more. And
Sora.
Yes, I am so happy with that. I don't know if you...
I saw the video.
You saw the video?
Straight crying, and me and Jason were like, yo, he was like crying.
5 or 6 years I've waited for Sora to join Smash.
I thought Sora should have joined a long time ago too, and I would tell people, and they would be like, "It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen because Disney's not gonna allow
it. They're not gonna
it.
put Square Enix either." And then they ended up having Cloud, and I'm like,
and then
Square
they had
Enix
Hero,
is there.
and then Sephiroth, like yeah. So then it's like So what happened was during that time that everyone was kind of like promoting like characters that they wanted to see, Funimation, the anime company, they made this interesting tweet that blew up, where they said, "Hey, like Sakurai, how about you add this guy to Smash, and you see a silhouette, and you can recognize the silhouette as Goku from Dragon Ball."
I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay, you're gonna try one more time. Okay,
going. Just so you can keep talking a little, but it's still your turn.
All right, I hate this. And so it's Goku from Dragon Ball, and I don't know why the thought of that just it automatically kind of hit me that it's like no. No. And because in a lot of interviews because I'm not just a fan of Smash just like because I like to play the game. No, I like to
that doesn't make the sound.
I like to see what Sakurai talks about when it comes to like the development of the game and see what they do. And he specifically said that in Smash, it is a celebration of video game history. And that he only wants video game originated characters to join Smash.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, and that's what led me to make this video that would later on become not only one of my most controversial videos, but my most popular video. And that's the video, Should Goku Join Smash? And in that video, I went through a lot explaining why Goku should never join Smash. And it's not because I hate Goku. It's not because I have anything against Dragon Ball. Like my girlfriend is a really big Dragon Ball fan, and she had me watch it, and I caught up as much as I could up to that point. I did my research, and like I have nothing against Goku. He's really cool, and he's a fantastic fighter. He's the face of anime.
But he's not a video game.
But he's not a video game originated character. So then I made that video, and I realized how many people really enjoyed that video, how many people really responded to it. So that's when I decided to create the Should They Join Smash series. And that became like the big staple of my channel. And then moving forward, like I would continue to do that while also doing a couple of other like content stuff that it's specifically made for my interests. So I'd make a lot of videos about Smash and Pokemon and Sonic, Harry Potter, theme parks, like all this stuff. Chica. I even made a couple of FNAF videos, but never of me playing it.
Oh no, not Balloon Boy. What's up, Balloon Boy? Can you not?
Wait, what? Why did you just go for the music box?
I already hit the music box recently. I hate when the music's bumping like that. It makes me think someone's coming. I need Chica to leave.
How do you know if they're there or not?
You don't. That's the point.
I hate that.
I like it. Okay, it's just Freddy. Okay.
Just Freddy, she said. You mean the guy that killed us last time?
Shh. Don't worry about it. Balloon Boy, please get the away.
Get the music box. You didn't finish the music box. It's right there.
You're not gonna finish it. Oh. Someone's blocking the light, so I put on the mask real quick. So, doing all those videos and everything, how did that get you into the cosplay community, the convention community, and like organizing?
Okay, so yeah, that's actually a really good story. So, as time passed and I continued making YouTube, I talked to my girlfriend about it, and Silly Drifloon, aka Zadie, was such a big supporter of what I did that we kind of started discussing with between ourselves and some of our other friends of like, oh, like we really like this thing with YouTube, really like what we're doing, we like a lot of the creativity, and I had these really fun ideas for some series and stuff that I'd like to do on YouTube, and we decided to create. Oh, Foxy! Foxy! We didn't create Foxy. I want to kill Foxy. I hate Foxy. Get away, you freaking anthropomorphic Jack Sparrow wannabe. Is he still there?
I don't know.
He's still there?
Oh, I hate my life. Oh, I hate my life. Please. Please, Jesus. Oh, God. Chica, no.
Chica's still bad, but, like, not as bad as Foxy. Go back. Okay.
Yeah, you're saying?
So, I hate this so much. So then we decided to create our own group, our own YouTube production company where we focus on making content about all things nerdy, and we put a little bit more aspect into the into like cinematic stuff, as well as like the more like big projects when it comes to that. And that's when we created our own YouTube production company called Random Ramblings Productions. So then, with Random Ramblings, we started working on a lot of these bigger series, like story-based stuff and like game shows for conventions and all this stuff. I hate this so much. And
I don't know how long I'm gonna last do this, bro.
And along with that, we decided, to go to conventions to do panels.
Please.
Leave us alone.
I need to hear my music box, Foxy.
Oh, there's something there. What is that?
It's Mangle.
Mangle?
That's the sound for Mangle.
What do we do?
I need a flasher, but they're blocking my shit right now. Okay. It's just Chica. Get flashed. Okay.
I hate this so much.
Oh, she's coming.
I hate this so much.
Okay, please.
And
we just need to beat the classic 5 nights, at least.
We're not gonna do.
Okay, it's just Freddy. Thank you, Freddy. You're gonna give me time.
You're gonna
give me time.
I don't have the heart to do that.
Oh, Bonnie. Oh, God. Oh, please.
I hate you so much.
Oh, I hate you. I really hate you. Oh, Bonnie, you're my
dark.
favorite character, and I hate you so much. Jeez.
And well, we start. Like I said, one of the series that we had is called Media Mash, basically a pop culture debate game that we decided to take and film at conventions that we go to and host it as a panel. And in that panel, like we'd have 3 contestants come up on stage. And then we'd give them like a question or topic, and they have to answer it with their honest opinions, and like give us reasons why those answers are correct,
please. It's so close,
and why the others are wrong, right?
Oh my God, please.
And then,
the anxiety, the pain.
I can't handle this.
We're on the 3rd day. We only need 2 more days to beat the basic of the game. Is what we're doing. The basic of the game.
So then what would then happen is we realized that we love going...
Cutscene.
Okay, let's let the cutscene play.
I mean, you can keep talking. People know about this. It's old school Chicas.
Yeah, I was going to say, why is old school Chica there?
It's a flashback to like the other location. I forgot what the whole meaning behind it was. It was a whole thing. But continue.
I forgot about this. But yeah, so then we... Oh, they're moving. What are they?
It's me.
Oh, okay, I remember that. So then we realized that we love going to conventions so much, and that that we started kind of like getting into the we started getting more and more interested in the way that conventions work. And a little bit of time passes, and we decide, hey, let's open up a branch side of our company where we focus on helping conventions like give them ideas of like how to make them better. And that's when we became like convention consultants, and we started working with a couple of cons who were open with working with us, and like helping them with a lot of the stuff, whether it's planning the events
I like you, Foxy.
or making
I like you.
like planning the events, or so inviting certain celebrities, or like scheduling events and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. So then, the more we did that, the more we got into the main. What the heck is that thing?
It's old school Bonnie. I don't know if the flashlight works on Bonnie. I don't remember. I'm gonna die. Oh my god! Please tell me he's not gonna jump at me. Please tell me he went away. I don't remember if it's the flashlight or the mask or what for Bonnie. I don't know why he just left, like, for no reason. Foxy, please stop.
Thank you so much.
You were saying?
Right. So then because of that, we started getting into we started getting more into the convention scene, and we got to meet like a lot of amazing people and cosplayers through it. So we got to collaborate with a lot of people. Many people didn't. Wait!
I forgot. I was supposed to put on the mask really quick, but I think it's too late. Oh, that's right. So when Bonnie comes, Bonnie is like in the hall. You good?
Continue.
Bonnie's in the hall, and then I don't remember whatever works on Bonnie. Bonnie will pop up on you randomly and just like be in your face, and you have to have a quick reaction time to put on your mask. But I forgot and just saw Bonnie and panicked and just closed my eyes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So you basically started getting into conventions because you were a panelist and you
first
did
a panelist, and then as time passed and I saw how conventions worked, this particular convention that we're not going to name, but the one I told you about.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Things were going so badly that I decided, screw it. I know after all this time looking at conventions and how they work, I kind of have an idea of how they work. Let me try it out. And I talked to the heads of that convention, and everyone was really unhappy with how the con was going. My team and I step in. We do what we can. We move the cosplayers to where they need to be. We made sure the celebrities during this con did not have handlers, which is a big thing.
Yeah.
We gave every celebrity a handler. We promoted all the panels because no one knew the panels existed at this con until we got there. So we promoted all the panels, putting like signs everywhere. We made sure all the vendors were where they had to be. And in the end, the con, though controversial, was a success. We even hosted not one, but I think 3 cosplay contests per day.
That's awesome, yeah.
Like, so it's like it was 1 per day, 3 throughout the weekend. And it was like...
That's so cool.
Yeah. And we were able to do all that, and it just kind of led to a lot of people recognizing us after that con. Of like, hey, like, you guys are Random Ramblings. You guys are the ones who saved this con. And it's like, you guys are the ones who help out conventions, or you guys are known for this panel or that panel, or you guys are known for helping out this celebrity. And our names began to kind of grow throughout the convention scene, where people at least have an idea of who we are because of what it is that we do, or just because our names are catchy. And ever since then, we decided, let's be convention consultants and help out every con we can. And because of that, now we get to work with a lot of cons where these cons, I'll put their names because they're good friends of ours, but like we get to work with cons like Hero Hype.
Which was a great con where we met.
I love Hero Hype because it's very homey, very community based, but it's like they make it very clear that yes, they have the ability to grow, but like they like keeping themselves on ground level, which I really respect. That they don't want to forget where they come from.
Yeah.
And then another one of my personal favorites because they actually called us to help create this con, Sunrise Comic Con, which is a really fun story with that one.
Which we plan on checking out and being at as well in the future.
Yes,
in
definitely.
August, I believe.
Yes, it will be in August. I'm very excited for it. I consider. Okay. I consider.
Okay, so just remember, if Bonnie comes in the back, flash Bonnie, do the rewinds.
Flash Bonnie, got it.
When you... No.
Oh.
And then when you get... Everything's going to be very quickly pasted. So you want to automatically be there, wind up the music box. It's going to be quick. Go down. Keep looking at the lights. Keep listening for things. Like, Bonnie will pop up there. Flash Bonnie. Do the music box or whatever. If Bonnie pops up in front of you, put the mask on immediately. I hate it a lot too. So you were saying?
What happened with Sunrise that makes it so interesting is because, yes, my team and I, we had a hand at creating that con. So one day, it was like a late night.
Do you want to keep flashing your light there?
I'm trying. Okay,
so Bonnie. Flash Bonnie. Do the music box real quick.
Okay,
like a good halfway at least. Okay, now go back. Okay, Bonnie's still there for now. If Bonnie gets to the center, get ready for that mask. So just be ready for it.
I'm going for it.
Okay, go. Oh, Bonnie's still there. Nice. Put on the mask real quick. I don't know if it'll work on Bonnie. I really don't remember. Put it on for like a little bit, I guess.
I heard a sound.
You saw someone in the vent?
No, I heard a sound. Okay. I go, wait. Something.
It could be Balloon Boy messing with you. Oh god, go back. You're crazy. Oh, keep the mask on for a little bit.
Hello? I heard someone say hello.
That's BB. Keep the mask on for a little bit, because I don't know if it'll get Bonnie to go away. I don't know how Bonnie works. Okay, keep flashing Foxy. Like, keep flashing like crazy. And then quickly wind the music box, and then put your mask on like immediately.
Now?
Yeah, because Bonnie's going to be like in the front already.
Now what?
Now do the light again, real quick. The flashing. Okay, Bonnie, move back a little. You can wind up. Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to get in and out of screen like that very quickly. Okay, go back to Bonnie.
Oh, I'm dead.
I'm dead. Oh. What?
Okay.
What happened? It just glitched?
I guess so.
I assumed you were
dead. What do I do?
Take it off. Check the middle. Check the vents. Check the vents real quick. Okay, it's just Foxy. Keep flashing him. Okay, go to the music box. Put the mask on. Did you do it? Yeah. Oh my god, the reaction speed. Oh, but the music box. Oh, fuck. Okay, that one wasn't as scary. Like, old Chica's not as scary.
Yeah. Not scary at all.
She's just hungry.
Yeah. Why does Chica always want to eat something? Because in Security Breach, she's eating trash.
How do you think she stays thick?
I mean, there's more than one way to be thick. Just saying.
I got the stick eating a lot. I don't know. But, yeah, so Sunrise...
Girl, you fabulous. You perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
So Sunrise come?
Yeah, so one day, I think I was, like, pulling an all-nighter, editing a new video, and I went to bed late, and in the middle of I think it was, like, around noon or early afternoon, we got a call, or I got a call on my phone, and it's this number I don't recognize, but I answer it, and I see it's from the city of Sunrise, and I'm like, okay, like, what's up? So it's like, hi, like, Pedro, like, we're from the city of Sunrise, and we wanted to talk to you. We're with the federal department of Sunrise, and I'm like,
what did I do?
Am I in trouble? Like,
what did I do?
Did I visit Sunrise at any point recently? Like, did something happen? And they're calling me and they're like, oh yeah, we just wanted to talk. Like, this is Pedro, Themedianut, right? You're the leader of Random Ramblings. I can
imagine some like,
and I'm
just like older like white lady being like Themedianut, right?
Exactly. And it's yeah, yes, this is him. How may I help you? And it's like, yeah, no, like I said, we're with the Sunrise Federal Department, part of the government, and we wanted to talk to you about the idea of bringing you on to help us create a convention for the city of Sunrise. And we're like, wow, that's crazy! Like that sounds so cool. And we got into a couple of calls and emails and we talked about it. And together with another team that you know as Fanatically Correct.
I love Fanatically Correct.
Really
Shouts
cool
out
guys.
to Chris. Shouts out to them. I've been in an interview with them. I've worked with them a lot.
Exactly. So teaming up with them, us, and Sunrise Comic Con, we were able to get a bunch of people together. We were able to, and they gave me.
Bonnie's gonna pop up in front of my face.
It was really interesting how much they gave, how much they trusted me with a lot of what they wanted to do. Basically, they gave me the ability to invite as many vendors and panels. I was in charge of making sure everything ran smoothly. So I was planning the events, helping plan out the vendors who were going. I called all the vendors who wanted to be part of it. I helped make a commercial for it. It was insane.
A commercial? That's awesome.
Yeah, and we had the first event, and the Ramblers and Fanatically Correct and the City of Sunrise, we all worked together and we made the first event happen, and it was a complete success. And now, to give you an idea, Sunrise Comic Con is about to have, I believe this is the 5th year, I'd say, 4th or 5th year now, that Sunrise has been an official con. So that's something that I'm really proud of, because Sunrise is basically.
Did I do it in time? I'm so scared.
Sunrise is basically my baby.
Please. No! God! Fucking Bonnie!
I don't think hiding in a mask works.
It does work. Whenever he comes up, no, it does work. Whenever he would come up in front of you really close, you have to use your mask really quick. But I don't know if I was quick enough. I don't think I was quick enough because I looked away and I tried to. You did it the moment you saw it. Bro. It could also be that he got there a little sooner by the time I looked at the camera and I was on the camera too long. But it's so difficult.
I hate this game. I mean, I love the lore. I hate the game.
The lore is great. The lore.
But
I would never in my life be able to play FNAF VR.
No.
Ever.
No.
Ever. No. I would be terrified. I tried a VR horror game once. It felt like you were there. It felt so real, and it was just starting to get actually scary, and I was terrified. I felt better having people there watching me, but you don't even know they're there. You're in it.
You're on your own.
You're in it. It really is intense.
I really can't do that.
I don't think I could handle it. VR chat is the best of it. Just VR chat.
Realistically, I can't even handle the actual games themselves. So imagine VR.
Same.
But yeah, so Sunrise will always have a special place in my heart as a convention, just because it's basically one of my babies in a sense. I helped create it, and it's the closest con that people will always connect. I'd say to Random Ramblings, where it's yes, it's Sunrise Comic Con, but in a way, it's also this is Random Ramblings convention right here in a sense. And there's a lot of pride I have for that. And same with Fanatically Correct. People can connect Fanatically Correct very much with the con, and it's just wonderful people, wonderful community, very family based, and it's
I'm definitely really excited to see it.
I'm excited.
When I go.
I love it. I love it a lot. But
it's your turn.
It is interesting because it's the only convention in Florida that I know of so far that's run by the government.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing that they said it was a federal thing. I was like, what?
So the
Does that mean they have more money into it and it's bigger? Or?
Believe it or not, no, they have less. A lot less. There's not a lot that I'm allowed to say due to it, but there's a lot of red tape when it comes to working with the federal government for an event, especially an event like this, because there's a lot of things that, like I said, the first year, because it was the first year, they let me do a lot, they let me handle a lot, but as the years continued, my responsibilities with the con kind of became less and less, mainly because the government would kind of come in being okay, well, we see the value of the convention now, so we want to kind of be more controlling of it, doing this and that. And it's like, in the end, I can't really do much about that because it is what it is. It's the freaking government. I'm not gonna
fight the government, take down the government.
But they still have me there, like, to help out every once in a while on a couple things. Like,
I mean,
to
I
this
just
day,
hope it's still good because the government try to take over anything they can make money out of. But the thing is, they don't know anything about these conventions. They don't know what makes them tick. They don't know what the community is about, what they actually like and enjoy. So,
this is why the
who knows how that would go.
That's why the person in charge of the con, she will always contact me for opinions about stuff. So even if I'm not in charge of a certain thing, they'll at least try to like get my opinion of like what could work here, what could work there, every once in a while. And Random Ramblings still has their hands in the con in certain things, like. We help when it comes to like running a lot of the panels. How big is the team of Random Ramblings? Because for like the way I heard it when I was talking with you at Hero Hype, I thought it was just you, but there's more of a team going on because eventually we'll have to have them on an episode too, like as a whole group. There used to be a much bigger group, but due to like COVID, a lot of things have changed. Originally, well, who's like the main group that's still like helping and doing stuff? Right now, it really is just me and Silly Driftwood. Like we're right now, it really is the issue. But we used to have much more people. Like we had like 6 or 7 at least in the full on team, maybe 8. But because of the world and what's been happening recently in the past 2 years with the quarantine and a lot of other stuff and a couple of like personal things here and there, we want to take you back to 2014 FNAF with our webcam and like the way we're playing. Yeah. But sadly. Time catches up in our conversation. Time after time. But we gotta start the next night though. I guess so. Yeah. I always try to like hold off. I know. I try to give it a few minutes, but we gotta keep playing. I hate this so much. But yeah, no. So then I just in the end I'm just going for it. Yeah, I was getting like really tight in the music box for some of them, so it was really hard. When you don't see anyone around like that, it's a really good time to just do as much as you can on the music box. Yeah, if you're clicking the light, it also works on the cameras, but... I realize that. But yeah. You don't want to click the lights too much because you do have a battery for it. I only, like, frantically hit it when I'm in the center. The vents, you can usually just hit it like once. It's usually fine. Yeah. But yeah, so as of right now, this is a great interview, by the way. I want to have an counter at the end of this. Yes, if possible, of like 250 It's probably gonna be me. There's probably not gonna be a counter, but if someone else could do that for me in the comments, please let me know. Just flash the hell out of them. Please let me know how many we're doing. A lot of interviews. Foxy, don't make me take my shirt off. Okay, the winding music thing. Music on. Okay, go back. Put the head on. If it's jammed, you always want to put the head on just in case. Yeah, that, and then go back. Go back because you didn't check the vents. Okay, you can wind real quick. But yeah, so. People say interviews aren't that good if you like say a lot and everything. It's just because we're like in another world with our mind playing the game, trying to survive. It's hard to I understand your need to explain, but like we are literally trying not to get killed by these Chuck E. Cheese wannabes right now, and it's like I actually hate I hated animatronics and stuff before this and thought they were creepy, but then after FNAF, like I never actually been to a place where I saw one, right? Until after FNAF, I went to an actual Chuck E. Cheese and saw an actual Chuck E. Cheese animatronic, and I wanted to die because he kept staring at me. And sometimes it's a person in a costume and they're just being like curvy and they stare at girls and stuff. But either way, it is terrifying to look at. Like I hate it so much. The only reason, this is one of the reasons why, like, you're using a light, way too much. Yeah, I'm too scared. You just want to hit it like once just to check if people are there. But and only like frantically hit it if it's like Foxy. Or if someone else is in the hallway and you're trying to stall for time, you want to flash them a lot because it'll stun them. But yeah. This is one of the reasons why, like, I'll always say what you will about the. Oh no.
Put the head real quick. It's not gonna work when your head's on, by the way. Okay, flash him a bunch. Flash him.
Wait.
Okay, go to the music box.
Well, let me check to see.
Go to the music box.
Ah.
Oh, you messed up. Okay. Go back real quick. Oh god. So no head.
But no, this is one of the reasons why, like, say what you will about the company, but I have a bit more respect for things like Disney because at least they're pretty strict with the rules of playing like the characters, where it's like you in the end you always have to respect your park guests and all that. Bonnie.
Okay, you're fine with Bonnie for now. Check the events because we heard BB and we heard event, so he might be in there. He might be coming. Okay, you're fine. Wind up real quick one more time and then keep the mask on for a little.
Wait.
Keep the mask on for Bonnie for now. I'm hoping Bonnie will go away with that.
No, it.
I mean, you want to just keep it on for a little to see if it goes away.
I know. I'm also scared of everything else because at least with Bonnie, he stays there.
Keep it on. Just keep it for a little.
Well, what if someone else shows up?
Okay, check real quick. Oh yeah. So flash him. Bonnie went away. Do the music box, and then remember Bonnie might pop up again. So just be ready. Okay, he didn't. Oh god, you're gonna run out of flashlight.
Oh, we're dead. We're out of flashlight. We're out of flashlight.
We're out of flashlight?
We're out of flashlight. We're out of battery.
Oh my god, it's only 3 a.m. We're screwed. Just keep the mask on at this point.
No, I'm going for the stupid music box.
Oh, and BB's there, so you can't even use your flashlight if you wanted to. So yeah, when he gets in, you can just keep the mask on and keep doing the music box. If you can survive till 5 a.m., it'll be crazy. But this is mainly a Foxy day, so you're probably gonna die. You're probably gonna die.
I'm staying far away.
This is a new series that I wanted to do because besides doing our pop-up stuff for the cafe and our tournaments and stuff, I meet a lot of people. Actually, I didn't get scared that time because I was just talking.
Well, yeah, because you're not the one who's playing.
I meet a lot of people that I work with, like Eddie with Flynns Arcade, Juan with Goblin Heist Comics, all kinds of other food vendors, artists, cosplay people, coordinators like Themedianut here himself. And I want to spread awareness of not only like these creative jobs that you can do, so that you're not just doing these like basic like work office jobs, things like that. Like some of these people like never even went to college. Like I didn't even go to college. They just have a high school degree and they get into this stuff and they like practice and get into the experience and they learn about the business and they do these creative things and you can make a career out of it. And I want to spread that you can make a career out of things you love. Of course, you should start somewhere and have like a job on the side. Like I have a part-time job like anyone else. I work in an ice cream store on the side. It's fine. Until you build up what you need to like actually be financially stable on your own. But in the meantime, working with all these people, networking with all these people is like the biggest thing you can do. If you don't know what networking is, it's literally just talking to people, befriending them, telling them about what you do. And you just have to not be afraid to ask people and talk to them, because if they just say no, they say no. It's whatever. But if there's always a good chance you'll meet really good people that like your idea and they want to talk with you and they want to work with you and it helps you get places. And that's how I've gotten as far as I have so far, where the cafe is getting more attention and I get more custom orders. I do bigger con events and stuff like that.
I think your booth had like arguably the most attention at Hero Hype when I first met you.
It was because Hero Hype, like because of the Miami Airport Convention Center, they said that they didn't want food unless it was like small packaged snacks. That's all we could bring because they wanted to be in charge of the food. But then come to find out when we got there, they didn't have anyone in charge of the food at the hotel, so nobody had food. It was only my packaged stuff, and the only food item I had was onigiri, and like people were starving. I sold out of onigiri first 30 minutes. I was expecting to be there for 6 hours. Within an hour, 30 minutes, I sold out of everything. We were doing another event at Goblin Heist. I had to have Jason come by and bring the rest of that stuff because it was really slow at Goblin Heist. And we sold out the rest of our stuff in an hour. And he brought the onigiri in between that before I even told him to bring everything, because we had more, and I was like, bring more because I'm already sold out. 5 minutes, it sold out again. If I had even more and getting even more stuff, it could have went even better. So you never know. Like, you don't see me at cons as much because a lot of the places that they use for venues don't allow food selling for whatever reason. This place was one of those places, but it still worked out because I was sold out really quick and people had something. But I wish I could have brought more and had like a lot more for everybody. I have a hot case where I have empanadas and things like hot and warm for everybody, and it could have been better.
I tried your onigiri. I got the last pork flavor. It was amazing. Like, it was so good. And like, I was very happy to have met you. Just because, like, first off, I love the name of your team. It's very creative, very Zelda-esque.
Zelda's like one of my all-time favorite series. Yeah. So I loved the idea of it. When I was coming up with the concept for my logo, I wanted to do something that was like a cafe. It came down to like me sketching because I'm also an artist. Mm-hmm. I studied art in school for like a really long time, like all of elementary, most of all of middle school, and I was in an art magnet in high school. I was very big on art, even though like I didn't think I was gonna go anywhere with it. I didn't see my art as good enough for game design, so I was just gonna do like coding and storyboarding, like the writing, because I like to write stuff. Mm-hmm. And my life completely changed because of COVID and stuff that happened, and I ended up not going to college, and then I ended up doing this stuff. And that's like a whole nother story for another episode.
Probably, yeah.
But basically, I was like sketching, and I like the concept of, you know how in cartoons, if you like poison a drink with a love potion or something, it gets like a heart coming out of it. That was my concept, but I wanted it to be more gaming, so I did like an 8-bit heart coming out of a coffee cup. Like, that was the idea of it. And because it was a heart and everything, like, I thought it'd be cool to have a heart container. Now, I don't know why, but I thought that an actual heart container was more than just Zelda. I thought heart containers were in a lot of different games. Come to find out later, it is just Zelda. I'm really hoping that doesn't become a copyright problem later. So. I don't think it will, because it's still kind of universal in some aspects, because you can have a container for a heart called a heart container, and like you put food in it.
Exactly.
So it works.
And and also like even if a heart container is Zelda based, like there's still like a lot of like in a lot of video games you can still collect heart objects or heart shaped objects for health. So like from that, I think you're still fine.
Yeah. And I started just coming up with all these concepts for food and everything, and I'm very like, I love Japanese food and Japanese culture and just Asian culture in general. So I've always cooked that stuff on my own, and like I learned how to make a lot of that stuff, like the onigiri and ramen and like homemade dumplings and like bao buns and stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of all that stuff. I wanted to bring some of that culture in. I'm obviously like not Asian in any way or anything like that, so I try to respect the culture as much as I can. I know an Asian mart down on 8th Street, really cool people, very new place. I talk with them about recipes and stuff sometimes too, to be as accurate as I can, but still have my own little twists on it. Because I know the community really loves that kind of stuff. And I studied all these desserts and stuff on my own too. Yeah, I was really scared he was going to give me I don't think it was fast enough.
You were. You literally pulled it down.
I don't think it was fast enough, bro. I knew it wasn't fast enough.
I don't get it. What?
You have to be like in that second. When he was there, the second I saw him, it took me like a bit to get there. I need to be like immediately.
I hate that.
It's really hard.
I hate it so much. Let's take a moment. We'll take a moment.
Talk. So yeah, I love Asian food, Asian culture, stuff like that. I obviously love anime and gaming. So I wanted to have an actual cafe location where you had all of that stuff, where everything is themed on games or animes or things like that. And you also have a safe place for the LGBTQ community, a safe place for cosplayers and people just into all that stuff, all of like the nerd and gaming community. So I try my best to do that and express it as much as I can. Mm-hmm. And like, I am always creating and thinking of new ways to get the cafe name out there. This is one of the new ways I'm doing with this series, to get the cafe name out there, and then also get these other brands I work with out there and give them shout outs and let people know that these people are here. Like everyone that I'm talking to for these podcasts, unless I say otherwise, well, it's a podcast, it's gaming series.
Whatever it is,
are all Floridians. This is all Florida based,
mainly
in Miami, sometimes up north, like Central Florida, like Margate, Sunrise, like we were saying, stuff like that. I want to bring more of that creativeness here and like all across the United States, and just have other stores and other people bringing the nerd and anime culture, bringing the gaming culture, because there's so many of us that like that stuff and there's not that many places for it. So I support all the people that do that kind of stuff, even if they're like competition. I still like support it because I have my own unique things about what I do. Sorry, the mic again. I have my unique things about what I do that I feel like is in my skill set that makes me unique, and then everyone else has their own unique ways, and I want to shout them all out.
There's definitely a lot of
have everyone learn about them. You know, these are like you could find out about Themedianut and his channel. You could check him out if you like his theory videos, his should these people join videos to smash, and you know, whatever games are coming up. You might see something with FNAF soon with both of us, maybe. And other people I have, you know, I want to shout them out and get them the attention that they deserve too, and like inspire other people that you can do this kind of stuff. You can become a coordinator for conventions. You could do your own videos and stuff, and you could get somewhere with it and just be happy with your life doing the things you love to do, you know.
Because in the end, like, what matters is that you're having fun doing what you're doing, and what
and you love what you're doing. Like, it's always going to be hard. Passion. It's always going to be hard. Don't get that wrong. Like, it's always going to be hard. You're going to have to go from the bottom up unless you have the money to do what you want to do. You're going to have to work like side jobs if you need to. You're going to have to try really hard to get yourself out there and do stuff, but it'll be worth it, and you'll still be doing something you love, and you'll be your own boss. Yeah. Hence why we're like nerdy bosses that play games, and hence the series.
Basically what we're doing. There's definitely a lot of people within the scene in the years that I've been working with conventions that I definitely think would be fantastic for you to like meet and hang out with and talk to. Like some of the vendors that I have in mind that already come to mind are people like Spirit Compassions is one, and then the Geeky Robots, fantastic people. You were next to them at Hero Hype, actually. They were the booth next to you that were selling a lot of really cool nerdy trinkets and like socks and hats and stuff like that.
Oh, the socks and hats and the wallets and stuff?
Yeah. They're wonderful
actually, people. Jason, pass me my purse. My partner, Jason, is also here with us. He's not really in as much of this stuff. I'm more of the face of everything. He helps with our Tekken tournaments. He's the tournament organizer for that.
Like to cuddle every once in a while.
I think he's actually taking a nap back there. This is actually a Death Note wallet I got from them, the people you were talking about.
Shout out to
it's
the
the same
Robots.
people I'm thinking of, the Geeky Robots. I bought this from them, this Death Note wallet, and I actually really like it. I haven't got a new wallet in a really long time. I've been using the same wallet for years that my mom got me because I haven't found one that's like not super feminine and actually has space and all this other stuff. This has a lot of space. You have space for your money. You have space for your ID and your cards here, which I'm not going to show all that.
Of course not.
And you have like a big space like to put a zipper and more cards and stuff so you can put coins, which is important to me because I have a lot of coins. I put my square reader in there to read transactions whenever I go out for events. So shouts out to them. It was a great wallet. I love Death Note. Jason's finally watching it. He's like almost done with it.
I still technically need to watch it. People
really
have been asking me to
watch
it.
You've never seen it?
I know of it. I know a lot of stuff that happens.
It's one of the best animes. It's so good. It's so good.
It takes me a while to get into like certain series.
I feel the same way. Like I know a lot of series are good, like My Hero and Demon Slayer and all of that stuff.
I'm still trying to get into Demon Slayer.
But I don't know. I just don't have the time and the motivation. I always end up rewatching stuff I love. Like I just rewatched Naruto because I know I love it and like stuff like that instead of watching something new. I'm literally rewatching Steven Universe instead of watching something new. And I know there's so many things I could be watching.
The thing is also, I think it's also like connection of interest where it's like if like this is a lot of thing where it's like, oh, if you're a fan of this, then you're really gonna love this.
It's your turn.
I know it is. So it's like you're a fan of Steven Universe, so automatically I'm gonna recommend. Oh, I recommend Owl House or Amphibia or some of that.
I started watching Amphibia at work. Good. I haven't gotten too far in it where it's gotten like really good.
Yeah, it's right now like it's definitely a lot more like.
I binged Owl House with a friend and immediately got into it.
I think what the main differences with them is that like Amphibia is a fantasy isekai type of show that has a lot of really funny, wacky episodes.
The
But
music
then
box
like
goes down a lot quicker if you notice. You gotta be on that.
I just want to talk about nerdy stuff. I don't want to do
We gotta beat the series. We have 43 minutes.
This actually you do not deserve my attention.
You know, I was saying that Bonnie was one of my favorite characters, but actually, like, Foxy was my favorite for a really long time. He's just a badass. He's just a baddie. Like it was the scariest thing ever. This will never be the first FNAF with Foxy running up to you in the hallway and you see him on the camera and then he jump scares you because he didn't close the door in time. Nothing will beat that level of fear.
For some reason, and you sound excited for that for some reason. I consider that horrible.
No, it's horrible. I'm just saying. Like, that's why Foxy is cool to me.
Why are you jamming? Why are you jamming?
Foxy was like,
come on and jam. Welcome to the Space Jam.
But yeah, Jason.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
He's more of our tournament organizer for Tekken. He's very like to himself kind of person. So I'm more of like the face of everything. But he is my partner and everything, and he will come up in maybe some of the videos. We'll see. But it's mainly gonna be me interviewing people, talking with them. That's what I like to do. I'm very outgoing. He's very introverted.
I love that too. But yeah. Speaking of interviews, I was gonna say that some of the cosplayers that I definitely recommend as well, not just vendors, but cosplayers that I recommend. One who is a friend of the Geeky Robots, GC or
we gotta wine.
He's really good.
Oh, you could have put on the mask real quick, but you messed up. We're screwed.
No.
We're screwed.
Wait, they're there?
We're screwed.
No, look, they're gone.
No, we're screwed. Take off the mask. I don't know. We're screwed. I can't believe you made that. There's no way. Oh my god. I hate my life.
How do you think I feel? I freaking hate this game.
I do know a few cosplayers. I know Vanellimon, who is a little more... the mask really quick, but it's way too late. It's way too late. Oh.
That time I wasn't scared because I knew what was coming. Thank goodness. But GC, I recommend him.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, this is one of those mini games.
Is this... Wait, does that mean...
This is part of the story. This is the lore.
Did we beat
No, we didn't. No, we didn't beat it. You gotta follow the puppet.
The lore. I used to love this part. It was such a meme.
This is the part where I think like this is supposed to show like the puppet showing you like the
body
kids.
And the gifts. Yeah. Or I think this is the start of it. I don't think they're gonna show it yet, but it's getting there. Like one of the kids is dead right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I walked up to the dead kid. Probably shouldn't have done that. I should have kept.
You should have just kept following the puppet.
I just wanted to look at the dead kid.
Why do you want to look at that kid?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I wanted to see what happened.
So then, GC I definitely recommend. I also recommend ep1 cosplay or ep1 cosplay. I forgot how she pronounces it. Erica cosplay. There's a lot. Harris cosplay. Harris cosplay is one of my favorites. You might know him. He's known for looking a lot like Maui from Moana. He's very well known within the South Florida scene, or Florida in general now, since he also goes northern events as well. There's a lot of cosplay that come to mind that I have to think. Troublemaker cosplay, Itsy Bitsy cosplay. There's a lot. Baloid.
I definitely want to interview cosplayers for sure too. I know a lot of people would be into cosplaying and knowing how to start something like that and get into that and make a career out of that.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to do that personally. Like I try to cosplay for most of the events I go to. I learned how to sew for other personal things that came up, but I started trying to make my own costumes. I'm still not that great. You know, Jason's mom like has sewed a really long time, so she helps guide me and like tell me how to make it look a little better sometimes. But you know, I hope to eventually be better and do some really cool cosplays.
It'll be fun.
I really enjoy doing that. I'm not that great at wig styling or anything though. I have a friend that's good at it that helps with that, and I just do my makeup and stuff.
One thing that I learned that comes with a lot of the cosplayers and like what helps them a lot are actually not just the cosplayers, but the cosplayer photographers as well. They're very important and vital to the community.
Oh yeah,
due to the fact that a lot of the greatest images that you see online of cosplayers are usually based off of the photographers that they work with. So, for example, some of the best South Floridian cosplay photographers that I know of, Nate Takes.
I've met Nate a few times at Flynns.
Fantastic.
He definitely does some really great photos. He did some really great photos of me.
Yeah.
When I was Elisa from Tekken.
Oh, you gotta show that to me when you get a chance because I love Nate and his work. He's actually done some stuff for me every once in a while, but they were more Medianut related stuff than cosplay stuff.
Yeah.
And then he also took some pictures of me and like one of my birthdays too, and that was really fun.
I think Nate Takes is the only actual like cosplay photographer I know. I know some other photographers
also,
on the side.
Eddie Sedano does a really good job. So Eddie Sedano, he does photography, but he also does videography. And what he does is he does a lot of really great cosplay music videos on YouTube.
Super cool.
I really recommend you look him up as well. He does fantastic work. Well, all these guys do fantastic work, and I love the stuff that they do. So definitely make sure to check them out if you ever get the chance.
Baby, go away. Oh.
Let me see if I can find. There's an image that Nate did for me.
I'm using my light too much. Oh god. Oh god.
Live.
But
so,
I feel like really becoming a cosplayer, like a professional cosplayer, is just the coolest thing as a job to do, and just be able to dress up and do like these characters you love and not get judged for it, and have people actually love you for it. It's like what you've always wanted to do as a kid. You play dress up and you want to be this character like really bad, and as a cosplayer you get to do that all the time.
He's a
Chica. That's new. That's new, Chica. Can you stay there?
She's always been there. But yeah, there's like a lot of really great.
Oh, I see that photo. That's nice.
That's Nate.
Nice, yeah.
But
Nate's really good.
He's fantastic.
I never got him to edit my photo, to see. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if that was soon enough.
No, you're good. You're good. Chica doesn't. Chica is a bit more forgiving than Bonnie.
Hate my life. Oh, I hate it. I hate it a lot. I really don't like this.
Due to the fact that I'm gonna go with the idea that this is a family show, I'm not gonna make a joke
about it. It's not a family show.
Okay,
I've been saying fuck a lot.
You're right. Stop sounding like you're moaning then.
I think I might be dead.
No, you're good.
I don't think it's soon enough.
You're good.
Oh god. Oh, why is she still there? Why is she still there? Can't she please go away? I don't like you. Please go away.
Why are you putting her in the dang mess?
Because she needs to go away.
Check the light. Oh shoot. What was I going to say?
It got really it got really intense. Oh, Freddy, please. Daddy Fredbear.
Please.
Fredbear.
You're supposed to be a friend to all children. So.
I'm so screwed.
But one thing I want to say is that I really respect and love what you said about what you as a group with you and Jason try to do with Heart Container. I think you're good. I think you're good. You're good. They left.
Freddy, please. Freddy, oh my god, please, Freddy.
What Heart Container's trying to do is really good. And it reminds me a lot of what me and the Ramblers try to do, and a lot of the things that we want to do to inspire people. Because I think you're good.
The music box is gonna go off. I'm screwed. It's 4 a.m. There's no way the music is gonna go on that long. There's no way. Unless I'm super unbelievably lucky, I'm gonna die in the music box. who's also one of my favorite characters just because he's that fucking cool.
Oh wait, the music box is a character?
Yeah, it's the marionette.
Oh, I forgot. Go, check the music box. Check the music box.
Oh, Jesus, you. Oh!
You mentioned him and he came.
Oh! It's because if you don't hit the
marionette.
music box and it gets like too like red, you hear the music and he's gonna come at some random time. If I was lucky, it would make me all the way to 6 a.m., but there's no way it was gonna happen. I was pretty sure it was gonna come. I wasn't expecting him to come that soon, so he really scared me. I was closer though. It was 4 a.m.
You were. It was a lot closer than any other times we tried so far.
God.
One of the things that I love the inspirational message that you have, and that's one of the things that me and Random Ramblings, what we try to do a lot, is I make a lot of the content that I make, but as time has passed, I realized that one of the things that really matter more to me is that how do I explain this? With the name that I made for myself within the community, and the way that a lot of people kind of see me, I understand there's a bit of like a responsibility with that, and I understand that I do my best to showcase what it means to be part of a community like this. Growing up, I have a very lucky to I have a wonderful, loving family, yes. But growing up, I will admit, all of the life lessons that you're supposed to learn from like a parent or an adult or a teacher and stuff, none of them I learned from said adults. All the life lessons I've learned about right and wrong and things like that, all of them were taught to me through pop culture, through watching movies and TV shows and playing video games and stuff like that. A lot of these things that are lessons of life, whether it's seeing the wonder and joy in others, I learned that from Mickey. The concept of responsibility, I learned that from Spider-Man. Deductive reasoning, I learned through Scooby-Doo.
Wow.
and a lot of these other lessons, things about that, perseverance, I learned that through Mario, Princess in Another Castle. Yeah, right?
I would think of like something like perseverance.
Well, I mean, the ability to never give up, I learned that from Ash Ketchum in Pokemon because he kept losing leagues.
Yeah.
But until freaking Alola, apparently. And then Sonic taught me all about being confident in yourself no matter what the situation is, and so on and so forth. And all these characters throughout time has taught me what I believe makes up at least what I believe is a decent human being within this world. And from those lessons, I think this is one of the reasons why I want to do what I do, not just with conventions, but the stuff I do on YouTube and the stuff I do online. I want people to learn the same, to kind of have an idea of the lessons that I've learned and inspire others to do that. That's why Random Ramblings, we have this motto. This motto that I say at the end of every Medianut video, at the end of every Random Ramblings video, or at least I try to. That motto is to never forget to keep doing you, keep sharing laughs, and keep on rambling. Keep doing you, that's very obvious, is to be proud of who you are, never be afraid to be yourself. You are you, and that is wonderful. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. You should be proud of who you are. Number two is I keep sharing laughs, which is basically we live in a scary and sometimes very negative world, but we as people have the ability to share some laughs, make people smile, spread a little bit of positivity. Though for a lot of people the world may suck, but you have the ability to make someone else feel good. If you can make one person smile, if you can make one person's day, everything is worth it. And then my most favorite one, keep on rambling. It all goes back to no matter who you are, if you're alive, if you're breathing, if you're human, if you have thoughts, then your word has value. No matter what opinion you have, as long as you don't hurt yourself, others, as long as you're not hurting yourself, others, or anything like that, it doesn't matter where you come from, who you love, what your belief is, what you look like. you have value and people should treat you the way you want to be treated.
I think all of that is very important for people to remember, and I think it would help a lot of people. That a lot of people need to be reminded of that.
It's very at least in my opinion, these are all very basic concepts of life that I feel like people should try to remember that a lot of people these days do not. And these are all things I learned from the things that I've watched. And if
a lot of these shows and games, like people that aren't like nerds or gamers or whatever, like normal people will say normies. They like to like just trash people that like anime and this stuff and all that other stuff. But it's not that we're being like, oh, childish and looking at cartoons and all this, which either way is fine. Keeping your inner child alive is something that keeps you fun and entertaining. I always thought when I was younger, I had friends, like I would stay childish all the time. And I had friends that would be like, oh, you're too childish for me, you're too immature, blah, blah, blah. Good. I don't ever want to be like stuck up and just boring and like
I don't
not
want to
having
live
fun.
Yeah.
Like you need to have fun with your life and live creatively and do what you love. Being childish and having fun, as long as it's in a responsible way for the most part, it is fine, and you should be allowed to do that and be yourself and have fun with life, because having fun with life is what it's all about. You don't want to make a bunch of money and be like a doctor and be bored with your life all the time and be around depressing things in a hospital all the time and all this other stuff. Of course, and like the people who do want to be doctors and want to save lives and do that, that's amazing, and I'm glad you help us and do all that for us. And that's because you genuinely enjoy it and you want to save lives, you want to help people.
Yeah.
The people that are just doing it because they think it's for money or like they need it to be happy or whatever, you don't need that stuff to be happy. It's whatever makes you happy. You don't have to be this serious person. I think you should be allowed to be a little childish here and there.
And I think that goes with like all walks of life. Where you wanted to continue?
There was something I was talking about before the childish part that I was gonna like go back to, and I spaced out and forgot what it was.
We were with the motto that I said of keep doing you, keep sharing laughs, and keep on rambling. But it's like, I guess I'll continue, and then if you remember, you say it. But it's like whatever walks of life you live, whatever it is you want to do, that's great. That's amazing. You're contributing something to the world. It just so happens that for me, and I've asked myself, because growing up, I've always wondered to myself, how can I make the world a better place? And the thing is...
Oh, I remember what it was.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, people saying like, oh, with cartoons and stuff, it's too childish, all this other stuff. You learn so many life lessons from these cartoons and these animes. A lot of them are more mature than you think. Yeah. All these adults and older people are like, anime's for kids, but all this other stuff. Anime is definitely not for kids. Like, Japanese adults watch it.
Yeah.
And you're just discriminating against all of Japanese people who are adults watching it and just saying it's for kids when it's not. Clearly, a whole culture of adults and people of all ages watch it. Yeah. So people here also do that, and then people in America like to say, like, oh, it's for kids, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of these are really dark, go through some really dark topics like war. They go through some really dark topics like famine. They go through some really intense things that you learn about, and then some really gory and messed up things too. And of course there is like the perviness and like the other childish aspects and stuff, which that's just more like if you want to have fun and like get into that stuff.
That's more based on comedy than anything.
That's more like of a comedic thing almost.
And even a lot of like family-based cartoons these days tend to be a lot more mature in their writing, and it's because... And I have so much respect for shows like Steven Universe and Gravity Falls and Owl House. Because
like, Steven Universe teaches you a lot. When I was first in middle school and it was coming out, it's your turn. We gotta keep going.
Yeah.
When I was first in middle school and it was coming out, I hated it. The first season, it was too childish and too kiddie for me, and I thought it was terrible. Then I saw, well, spoilers ahead, but you should know.
You're talking about Jailbreak.
Yes, Jailbreak.
Yeah.
I saw Jailbreak. I saw Garnet.
What happened? We don't have to say what it is, but we saw what happened.
I saw what happened, and I don't know, that video and that song like changed things for me. And they did an Undertale cover of that song with like Sans.
Yeah,
and
Stronger
I was
Than You.
obsessed with that. And they got rid of the original video with the animation and everything. And I can't find it anywhere, and I'm really upset about it.
If you look deep, you can
I
find.
want to find it so bad because the original animation was so well done and it was so good. I don't know why they got rid of it. But anyway.
It might have been like copyright stuff or whatever.
No, because you still find the song everywhere on YouTube, and it's just like fan made animations now. It's like it's not the special 3D one it was.
Oh, then I don't know why.
But anyways, the Steven Universe, the more I got into it, the more I came to love it, because the reason it's so childish and like that at the beginning is because he is a child. And this is how he's seeing things. And as he grows up, he deals with some pretty intense topics that no kid should be going through, but still, that you learn yourself as well and see how he handles things. And he teaches you a lot of love and kindness with others and like respecting people and a lot of that. It was just a whole different thing that the generation really needed, thanks to Rebecca Sugar. That like people need to understand and get into, and not like be like, oh, but it's just a cartoon for kids. Like there's a lot of serious topics in there, and it teaches a lot of people a lot of good things, and it's still enjoyable for adults. I enjoy shows like that and Adventure Time, a regular show that were like obviously for kids, but they still had enough adult jokes and little things in there to keep adults entertained too, so that they can watch it with their kids and not be bored like watching these little kid shows. So I like that they have those kind of things. And when it comes to anime and gaming and all this other stuff, there's a lot of serious topics that get talked about, and you learn a lot. When I was a kid, I played a lot of Final Fantasy games, like Tactics, the one with Cloud. I might get the numbers wrong. I think it's 7.
Yeah,
the one
you're
with
right.
9 with Vivi. Or is that 8? I think it's 9 with Vivi.
I forgot.
I might get it wrong. Please don't judge me. It's been a really long time. But yeah, the Final Fantasy games, I grew up with those and some of the other ones too that were like a lot older as a kid that I don't remember as much. And they taught me how to read. When I was in 2nd grade, I remember, this was like a core memory for me. One of my teachers, like for whatever reason, was asking the kids if they knew what this word was. And the word was equipment. And I said the word, and I knew what it was, and no one knew what it meant. And I knew what it meant because I read in those Final Fantasy games all the time. And this was a time period, oh, that might be late.
No, I think we're good.
This was a time period where everyone was like, gaming rots your brain and all this other stuff, but it helped me read. You were reading these games all the time. And
also, it's already been scientifically proven that video games help with things like hand-eye coordination.
It helps with coordination.
Problem solving.
It helps with problem solving. It helps with reading. For me, when I was a kid in 2nd grade.
Literally, we have games like Minecraft to thank for a lot of the newest developments when it comes to things like archaeology. Like, it's a big thing. People use Minecraft in order to figure out how to build buildings now.
That's insane.
Like, think about that. Like, there are college courses where you have to play certain video games in order to understand certain things like mathematics and, like I said, archaeology or music or anything else. And people need to understand that there is value to a lot of that. And
just people, some people just want to be ignorant about it, and they want to like constantly shit on these things. But you learn a lot from these things. A lot of them have a lot of value. They bring a lot of emotions and great things in, especially the music that these composers 100%. And these people create. It's beautiful and it's amazing, and people try to learn it, and then they realize they love music and they get involved in that. Like, it inspires people and inspires artists and stuff to get into these games and stuff too. Which is why I wanted to be a game designer for a while. And just because I didn't become a game designer, like that doesn't take away the fact that it inspired me a lot to do that kind of stuff. And I still want to do it one day. I've developed games. Like, I can say for sure I've developed games. I made a dating sim with my friends. Nice. It's yet to be completed because it's very complex and it's a lot to do on your own. But there's a lot that you could play for the series with my friends. It's a lot of inside jokes and stuff with my friends, so it's not really something I would ever make public. But it was something I made. There's a horror game I've had the idea for since 7th grade, and I plan on making it one day. I have some stuff for it as it is, but I don't plan on doing it until the cafe is like good and running on its own, and I can actually learn and hire somebody to just teach me more of the coding and stuff I want to do, and more of how to get tile sets into the game and stuff like that, so that I can be better at it.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to do those things that I wanted to do when I was younger, but I realized that I also have this other passion, and this is a good way to help my community and be involved in the other things I love to do. And it's a good way to support my family and support my friends and people like that, giving them jobs and helping them too. And then I can still get enough money to learn and do all the things I want to do, like finish learning guitar and get really good at it and make music with Jason because we're really into that, and things like that. Doing stuff like this also opens opportunities for other things. You don't have to just do one thing. I love a lot of things. In art, I love drawing, I love dancing, I love music, composing, I love staying creative, baking. I do a lot of different things.
Being a jack of all trades, there comes a lot of really good pros to being that, and I've learned that it's a lot better to be a jack of all trades than a master of one.
Honestly, yeah, and I try to continue learning as much as I can. I wouldn't say I love learning, but I like getting into new things, and just practicing and getting involved. If I like it, I do, and I continue doing it. If I don't, that's fine. I stop. It gets frustrating when it's me doing a lot of the stuff. A lot of the stuff for the cafe is done by me, and it takes a lot of learning on my part, but that's mainly because Jason's doing his own parts, supporting us to get things going. So he doesn't have as much time to learn as much stuff as me, and a lot of the stuff I had to figure out. And that just comes with the job, you know.
Battery. Oh no. Ooh.
So that just comes with the job, but he still does as much as he can to support me. He's a great TO for Tekken. And he picked that up really easily and is doing a really great job with it. And I know he'll continue to help me and support me in the future and learn things too. And that's just a part of it, learning new things. Oh, Jesus. I feel I don't know if it's because I'm continuously talking, but that didn't scare me as much. I don't know if I'm becoming
That's fine.
more immune.
Desensitized.
I say that and then I'm going to get
desensitized, I guess, is another word. Freddy. Where'd he go? Right. So music and work.
So getting into personal stuff about you, we found out how you got started. We found out some of the things you do. Let's find out about you more as a person. What are some of your interests that you like to do outside of work? With friends. Any other side projects you like doing? We would love to hear about.
I mean, like I said, aside from the stuff with conventions and YouTube. Oh, you're safe. With that, Foxy, bunny, rabbit,
Please let that be in time.
You're on time. Go. Bunny rabbits from Sonic the Hedgehog, the series. Anyways, I love, like I said, pop culture will always be part of my life, and it also just kind of goes with a lot of my day-to-day activities, whether it's playing a video game or watching shows or reading a good book. I like to do a lot of that stuff. I love spending time with friends, hanging out. I love meeting new people, meeting new friends. I love spending time with my girlfriend Zadie, aka Driftloon. So much of my life is connected to pop culture that it's just kind of my everyday life. Aside from that,
that was a quick reaction time. I swear.
Very good.
Please.
No. You should be fine. You should be fine. All right,
Please.
go. You're good. 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. You're almost there. Check the flashlight. Foxy and Puppet. Go back to Foxy. Balloony.
I can't let Bloomwood come out. If he comes out, I won't be able to stop Foxy.
Puppet. No, Foxy. Balloon.
Oh, you whore. Oh my god. This is literally down to the neck. It just became 5 a.m. I cannot use my flashlight. I cannot use any of my lights. I have to keep the mask on. Yes! Yes!
I hate this
Yes! Oh my god. We finally did it. Night 4. We just need one more night and we can stop playing FNAF. We can stop playing FNAF. Oh god. Oh, hey Chica. Those are nice human teeth you have. Oh, Golden Freddy, what's up? What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
Really, Golden Freddy's a chick. Last time I checked.
Isn't Golden Freddy like the one whose head got bitten off in 84? Isn't that the whole thing? Isn't that Golden Freddy? I'm pretty sure that was the whole thing.
No. Golden Freddy was no. It wasn't because the Battle of '87 was not Golden Freddy. It was the brother of
This
Michael
is night 4.
Afton.
We still have 2. I thought we were already on night 4. No. Oh. I don't know if we'll finish this in time. We're doing. Oh shit. I wasn't ready. Please.
Mangle!
Oh Jesus, chill. Mangle's not gonna do anything there. We might not beat the game. You know, by the end of the interview, we're doing like 2 hours for now.
I'm having a good time with the interview. Just try to avoid eye contact with who?
Just keep that in mind. On the camera, we don't use the camera at this point.
So,
yeah, personal.
what else can I say? Some of my here's a fun thing that I always do when it comes to people getting to know me in a personal way. As like when it comes to video games, for example, there's a little game I did. You and I played this game back in Hero Hype where I had this game that I have.
Answer to some of those now.
Yes, where there's this thing I do where it's simply name your favorite like things from a certain video game. So it's like your favorite video game franchise, favorite video game series, favorite video game, and favorite video game character. And I think this helps people understand who I am as a person and as a gamer a bit more. Where it's my favorite video game franchise is Pokemon. The reason is because I don't just play the Pokemon games. I also watch the Pokemon anime. I collect a lot of the toys and plushies and stuff. I like everything Pokemon except, ironically, the card games. I read the manga even, and that's a lot of fun.
Funny enough that I saw a bunch of Pokemon cards on your table when I came here today.
Yeah, it's weird. Those were more for my brother because I know he's into Pokemon card collecting. Hi, Diego. But aside from that, my favorite video game series is Kingdom Hearts. I played every game. I understand the entire lore.
I do love Kingdom Hearts. Just to say, I was super late on it. I played the first and second as a kid, but I was never able to beat them. I finally can say I beat the first one. I beat it with a friend.
Mangle.
The second one, I am halfway through. I think I just beat Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm a little bit further than that, probably. I'm a little off.
So you just beat Port Royal.
Nice. I felt that one was a little boring, but that's just me.
Okay.
But I do really like the second one with Roxas and everything. I'm trying to learn the story a little better. Yeah. I did play the third one. I helped my friend beat it, and she didn't know anything about like the abilities to fly and like do all of that stuff, and I didn't know about it because I hadn't played since I was a kid, and like I didn't know it that well.
So you guys played it like
so we played it
little
with no
to
abilities.
no level up.
She was a low level to be fighting the boss at the end, and she had like none of the abilities. So I was having the hardest time ever. This was like some Dark Souls level shit. And it was just impossible to do. And I got really close a few times, but I was just never able to do it. And then her cousin came, and we realized, like, oh shit, we needed the abilities. And then once we got the abilities, I was finally able to beat it. That might be a little too late.
Wait. You're good!
I have a feeling. That's why I just look away. Yeah, once we finally had the abilities, I was finally able to beat it. So I beat the game, but I still didn't know most of the story coming up to it. And I saw some of the worlds, but I didn't see the beginning worlds, like the Tangled world I would have loved to see. So that's something else I'm doing on my side time. I even streamed some of me playing Kingdom Hearts early on.
I recommend you do it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
But yeah, I'm getting there. I'm playing it with a friend, so I can have more to say about it later.
Yeah.
So we'll take a minute on this, and then he'll try Night 4.
And then, oh my gosh. So the Kingdom Hearts is my favorite video game series. My favorite video game to this day continues to be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for so many reasons. Like I love all the iconic characters finding each other. I love the crossover. I'm a massive fan of crossover. Yeah. Oh, okay, you're one of those. But
it's because when Smash first came out, I considered myself to be pretty good at it, especially compared to like most women. Which I would still say I'm really good at it compared to most women.
When you and I fought, you did a good job.
But when it comes to actual like good Smash players, I'm like nowhere near. And it's because when Melee was out, and that was the one I played the most growing up, it was less about combos and it was more about like just predicting people and knowing how to play your character very well and stuff like that. By the time it got to like the Wii U one, they started to kind of introduce combos, and then now there is combos. And I have never been good at fighting games because I've never been able to figure out combos, which I'm trying to do now with Tekken. Jason's been training me because he's an amazing Sofina player, if you see our Twitches, our Twitch streams. And I'm trying to learn combos better now. But with Smash, it's just so weird to me because I never did combos before. And I liked the game because it was one of those fighting games where you didn't need combos, and now you need them. And I don't have a Switch and I don't have Smash, so I don't get to practice and actually get good with it, which is why I'm like not as good. It still has a really like place in my heart. Like it's really fun and I love playing the game regardless, but Melee is my favorite because of that.
Right. I think for me when it comes to Smash this is going to sound so funny.
You didn't show them your special bottle.
This video is brought to you by non-branded soda bottle.
Non-branded soda.
But
we ain't giving anyone that shmoney.
Nah. But basically, this is gonna sound so funny. When it comes to Smash, I don't care about the gameplay, which is gonna sound really funny because then it's like, wait, then what do you care about Smash for? It's like the reason I'll say Smash Ultimate is my favorite out of all of them is not because the gameplay. And it's not because of the story either, because...
I was going to say because Kirby's like the lone survivor in the story and everything.
No, not even that. No, it's not because of the story either, because if I want a Smash game with a great story, I go to Brawl for Subspace Innocent.
Brawl has a great story, but
yes,
I still like Melee more.
Melee has little to no story.
Melee doesn't have much story, right? But you have Master Hand, which was an interesting concept that they don't ever touch anymore. Yeah. I loved the idea of Master Hand. Mm-hmm. So you had Master Hand... You had the All-Stars mode when you finally got, I think, all of the characters, or you got really far or whatever. You had All-Stars mode, which was really hard and had its own little story to it. You could read the trophies, find out where all the characters were from. They had all these extra dynamics to it, on top of the special modes, like shrinking yourself, playing at 300%, all that other stuff. Like, I felt like there was so much going on, and it just fit so well. And there was even the challenge modes, where you had to, like, fight, like, very specific...
enemies
battles and like fight Master Hand and the other hand, like left hand, and like all that other stuff. Crazy Hand. Yeah, it was amazing, and like they don't have that as much in the other Smash games anymore. Literally, the Wii U Smash game, they decided to take out the story just because it got leaked by people, and they spread it too much before they canceled the story and like got rid of it. And I was like, that's like the best part. That's why I wanted to play.
Like, I really wanted a story in Smash Ultimate especially because of, and this is why I'm going to say, the reason why Smash Ultimate is my favorite is because it's a culmination of what happened with Smash Wii U, and when you think about it, it's not about the gameplay or the story for me, it's about the characters. And this is why it matters most to me. Smash Ultimate is the culmination of the ultimate crossover. Growing up, I've been a massive fan of crossovers. Kingdom Hearts being one of my first ever crossover experiences. Right? Both Smash and Kingdom Hearts, they introduced me to the concept of crossovers, and ever since then, I've been a massive fan of crossovers. Smash Ultimate, not even Smash Ultimate, let's go back in time. Brawl. Melee's great, or N64 brought all these iconic Nintendo
This one you
characters.
definitely need to be quicker. Look at the lights real quick and immediately go to the music box because that's already half down by now. Yeah, just about. But yeah, continue.
Oh my
The pressure.
Yeah, under pressure. But yeah, all these famous Nintendo characters.
Oh, flash him, flash him, flash him.
Coming together, like N64 was
Okay,
already
now
a big
music
deal,
box.
and Melee was just more of that, right? But then with Brawl,
even though we had an N64 and all of that, just to get in there real quick,
mm-hmm.
we had, as far as I know, I don't think my brother knew. We had no idea that there was another Smash game on the N64, and that was the first one. We thought Melee was the first Smash game, even though it's called Super Smash Melee. Like, we just thought that was the name.
Right.
So that's the only one we ever played, and that was the first one, and we always called that the first one. And then I found out from people later that there was the N64 one with like 4 characters or something.
Yeah. It was
which is
12.
Insane to me because I just had like no idea. That means Mangle's going there. She like blocks the camera sometimes. But yeah, I had no idea about that. But continue.
Yeah. So then N64 and Melee did a really good job representing the Nintendo aspect of the crossover. But then Brawl happened, and Brawl was the thing. And I made a video about that on my channel called the Smash Ultimate Memories Challenge. And in that video, I discussed this, where what makes Brawl so special, not just the story, but also Brawl is the first Smash game to ever introduce third-party characters, specifically Solid Snake and Sonic the Hedgehog,
which was super interesting.
So,
I was so like surprised by Snake.
Yeah,
because I loved the Metal Gear games growing up, even though I was never good enough to like beat them or anything. I just liked killing people and being able to hide their body. Yeah. I thought that was such a cool concept.
With me, it was different because I had no idea who Solid Snake was. So for me, I was like, oh, like he's just another Nintendo character, but like adults or something, right? That's what I was thinking.
Adults.
Sonic was the one that caught me off guard because I knew because I knew Sonic wasn't a Nintendo character. Like I knew Sega.
Yeah, but they had crossovers. Well, not at the time.
No, not at the time.
Yeah, they have like the Olympic.
What?
Flash it. Oh, she's there now. You're not gonna be able to use the flashlight in the center.
What do I do?
You can't use the flashlight in the center.
But what do I do?
I don't even know. I don't remember. Just keep flashing. I think she'll go away eventually. Keep flashing. Music box.
I'm trying. It's not letting me do nothing.
I don't know if she's gonna come out. I don't remember. I don't know. I think she's just there. Just be careful. You're using way too much light.
I understand it, but there's nothing I can do.
There's no one there, so you're fine. You can't flash her because she's above you. So you're either gonna die.
Take my shirt off.
Or I did so much fan art of Foxy and Mangle to see how better my art got. Flash Foxy, what are you doing?
What do you mean? Oh, I didn't realize Foxy.
I did so much fan art of Foxy and Mangle because I thought they would be a cute couple, but I don't remember the genders if there are any. But I think Mangle actually
I'm too late. I'm pretty sure I'm too late.
A guy. I don't remember.
Oh, well, what?
Who killed you? Who was
Bonnie.
it? Bonnie? Oh yeah, you probably weren't soon enough.
Okay.
Sometimes they delay it just to mess with you.
But yeah, so Sonic was the first introduction of the idea of, oh my gosh, like this isn't like Sonic was the first introduction of, oh my gosh, like this isn't just a Nintendo crossover anymore. This is like video game crossover, right? So there was that, and then we go into the Wii U and the Wii U and 3DS era, and they show the new Smash game, and we're introduced, and that direct that introduced that new Smash game ends with the introduction of Mega Man in Smash.
I was just thinking.
And I was like,
I grew up on the Mega Man games. I played them with my brother on the Game Boy like Advance. But I was like such like a kid that I didn't know how to read that well, so I would accidentally delete all of his saves just to play the game, and he would get so mad at me and get really far again to like, oh god. he would get really far again and like almost beat it again. And every time I wanted to play, I would do it again by accident. He would be so pissed until he finally beat it and it didn't matter.
Yeah. So
but
then
I would try to play and it was like really
So then
hard
with
for me.
Mega Man like joining Smash, and then not only was Mega Man joining, but then we had Pac-Man. And it's like, what the heck? We have some of the biggest faces in video games in this game. We have Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, Pac-Man, the Elite Four of video games. And then they even add more, because then they added in freaking Ryu from Street Fighter, the face of fighting games, and then they added Cloud, the face of RPGs. And it's like,
amazing.
What the heck? And then they added like Bayonetta. So it's like, at this point I realized, this is no longer a Nintendo crossover. This is a video game crossover celebrating video game history. And how could Smash not be my favorite video game with that in mind? And
just
then
the concept of like Mario beating somebody's ass is kind of fun.
It is, yeah. And then Ultimate came in, and
or
they brought in
at that.
Yeah, with Ultimate, the reason why Ultimate is my favorite though is because number one, the introduction of Ultimate. Everyone is here. They brought back every character that's ever been in Smash. That was already a really big deal. Yeah. And that could have been enough to make a Smash game, but they're like, no, we know there's a couple of other characters that you want in the game that you're missing. Mm-hmm. Let's bring him in. We bring in Ridley, a character that everyone kept saying could never... Like, Smash Ultimate was the game
and then
of...
there's Waluigi never getting his light, bro.
He's in Smash, just not as a character. Sorry. He's an assist trophy.
He just hates Waluigi so much that he would rather put Piranha Plant...
Piranha Plant was a weird
Not even
choice,
an actual character instead of Waluigi just because he hates Waluigi. He said it before. He does not like Waluigi.
I guess that's the thing.
It's just ridiculous.
Oh, shoot, mail.
Oh my god.
But with that in mind, like, we got King K. Rool, we got Ridley, we got Inkling, which were characters that have been asked for a very long time to join Smash. But then we got surprised with we got the Belmont, Simon and Richter Belmont from Castlevania.
I don't know how to get her to go away.
I don't know either. Should we look it up?
Maybe. I only have 10 minutes to try to beat this for the rest of the interview.
And then and then we have Ken joining in, and then not only that, they bring in the DLC. Suddenly we have all these other third-party characters that we never thought could have joined Smash. We had Joker, we got Banjo-Kazooie, think about this. Banjo-Kazooie means Microsoft. So now we have Microsoft in Smash. Nintendo and Microsoft working together is insane. He's gone. Along with that, we had Minecraft Steve. We had Sephiroth. We have all these iconic third-party characters to end it off with Sora. And it's obviously, of course, everyone who knows me knows Sora was the biggest deal for me. But besides that, Smash Ultimate is such a special game because, forget about gameplay, forget about story, whatever. It's going to be my favorite because everyone truly is here. Or at least as many characters as we would have wished to join Smash is here. Do I think there's still some characters that... Do I still think that there are characters that may be missing? Sure. Characters like a Crash Bandicoot or Spyro the Dragon or other video game icons that make a lot of sense. Master Chief or someone. I don't know. But in the end, this really is what I believe is the ultimate Smash game. And that's one of the reasons why I feel kind of prepared for Smash to not end, but at least I want it to be a very, very long time before we reach it. It wasn't soon enough.
I was so close. I think I was 4 a.m. again.
You were.
On a fourth night. If I can at least make it to the fifth night, bro.
Yeah. So then...
I'm going to keep trying.
Let's do it.
I'm going to keep trying.
So Smash Ultimate is my favorite game. My favorite character is Sonic the Hedgehog. And I already explained why. He's awesome. He was one of the first main video game characters that I ever played, and he's helped me a lot through my life when it comes of being a confidence booster. Whenever I felt like I wasn't enough, I always looked at Sonic and it's no, I can be enough.
Real quick, can you look up the mango thing?
Sure.
I really want to know if she's messing things up by being there, what to do. If she's in the vent, I think it's too late to do anything because I tried flashing her in there, but then she still came out. So I don't know. I don't know if she's making things worse. I don't remember what that deal was. Oh, who's coming through? Who wants a piece of this?
Who wants a piece
Foxy,
of my booty?
you're way too thirsty, my guy. Like, I know you like booty and you're a pirate, but chill out.
We get it. We thick and we hot, but...
So much going on. So, you've said your 3 things. What are the other 2 things on that list you're talking about when you meet people?
What other 2 things? I was trying to remember. What?
Like, when you said when you meet people, you always ask them their favorite franchise.
Favorite video game franchise, which is Pokemon. Favorite video game series, Kingdom Hearts. Favorite video game, Smash Ultimate. And favorite video game character, Sonic the Hedgehog. That's mine.
5.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, I thought there was 5 things.
You would think so, right? But nah, there's 4.
For me, so if you would like to explain to the people, like, what's the difference between franchise and series?
Okay, so franchise is more... It's kind of like what I said before when... the reason Pokemon is my favorite franchise and not series is because franchise is more based off of you're a fan of more than just the games. Like with Pokemon, I love the franchise because I don't just play the games. I play the games, but I also watch the anime and I collect some of the collectibles like the toys and the plushies and the figurines and stuff like that. And the manga too. So that's what I mean by franchise. Series is more like you play all the games.
So for me, I would say my favorite franchise is probably Zelda, because I have like jewelry and earrings and stuff like from Zelda. I'm a big fan. Like, if I wasn't like partially against getting tattoos on myself, which is why I have henna today. If you haven't noticed, they're temporary tattoos. I would get like the Triforce on me. I would get the Triforce or Majora's Mask. I love Majora's Mask. I've created a mask of Majora, like a painting and like a physical mask. It's just an obsession with me. It's one of my all-time favorite games. So I would say that is like my favorite when it comes to a franchise. When it comes to a series, I would say maybe Disgaea. I love JRPGs. I love RPGs like that. I also enjoy the anime for that, so that could partially count as a franchise. But just Disgaea and the people, I forget the studio that make that series. Oh, I'm way too late. The people that make that series for Disgaea make a lot of other similar games. I forget what it's called, but there's the one about the Overlord who turned into a book. I forget what that one's called. That one's also amazing. There's a few other ones, and those JRPGs are really fun. The stories are great. The characters are funny and unique, and you could change so many classes and stuff. I love changing classes and doing all that. I love strategic tactical games where you can like move characters like chess pieces, and you have to pick a really like I also love Fire Emblem. That could also count as like a good franchise, because I love the idea of moving characters in specific spaces and like knowing like that they're strong enough to fight this person, and you need to get rid of these people, and you need to team up and get rid of them because this class is better with this and that. It's like strategic, and I like using my brain and like being strategic and doing stuff like that. So Fire Emblem and Disgaea are really high up there. Favorite character? I thought about it. It's hard because I haven't been like really connected to a character. So there's possibly 2, both from Disgaea. There's Edna, who is a character in the original one. She pops up in a lot of the other ones. She's super sassy. She's trying to be like an overlord herself, which in some cases she becomes one. She's always bullying and these printies that she treats like little slaves, and it's like the funniest thing ever, and she's just really funny. And I feel like my personality goes with her a little well, and she's also kind of a goth queen, and I love goth queens.
You're making me think of Edna. Like, you say Edna is like, all those descriptions make me think of Edna mode.
No
capes.
No capes. But she's a baddie. Also, just because I don't know what my obsession is, but in Disgaea, I was obsessed with Plenaire, who was just a side character that I think first came out in the second one. I think she might be in the first one. I'm not sure. She's just this blue-haired character that I have as my wall screen paper on my computer that he saw. I've had it on my phone wall screen, like wallpaper, for a long time when I was in middle school. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with her character, but she just has this demonic like bunny that like she keeps with her that does all the talking, and she doesn't even talk, but she's just such a cute, well-designed character that I always wanted to play. And she became a playable character in, I think, the 4th one or the 5th one. I haven't gotten that far though myself. I've only beaten the 1st and 2nd one. The 3rd one I'm still playing, but I haven't played it in a long time. The 4th one, I was playing it on PlayStation Now, so I haven't had Now in forever, which is why I haven't continued. The 4th one I own, but I want to beat them in order. And then the 5th one, you know, it also looks great. And then the 6th one is actually coming out, or I think it is out. So I'm so happy that it's still going and that big. Not a lot of people know about it, but I love that series with a passion. That was 3 things. What's the last thing?
Character.
It's franchise, series, character.
Game.
Game. Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask. It has a mixture of all these dark themes that come together and teach you so much. But the concept of using the masks changed Zelda so much, and I wish they would make a sequel, because it wasn't just about fighting these creatures and getting these objects anymore. The mask gave you like new powers and like new abilities that you've never really had before, that you could just get from all these other people and collect and have these cool looking like things to have. I just felt it was a really cool way to use collectibles and have like new appearances too for Link, like being a little Deku Link. It was like really cute and all this other stuff. So that was something that I was really into, and it just hit home for me, and like I was never able to finish it until now as an adult. I played it with Jason. We played it together, and Jason was able to help me beat it, and we almost 100%ed it because I wanted 100% it. The only thing we forgot was the last great fairy shrine so that we could have the fairy great sword when we were fighting in the end. But we had the fierce deity mask, we had everything, so we 99%ed the game, basically. I don't want to hear it. We just forgot that one fairy. It's not a big deal. Collecting all those fairies was a huge pain anyways. But yeah, that game is just really like great to me. And then if not, I would say like something like Guitar Hero or something, just because I loved the idea of being able to learn and kind of play guitar. And like, I'm not a big fan of rhythm games. Guitar Hero is an exception that I feel like I'm good at or decent at. And wanting to learn guitar since I was a kid, it was like a big deal to me, especially now that I play guitar. And it's something me and Jason really enjoy and I could never get sick of, especially with Chloe Hero. Yeah, she's there.
No, okay, so what I found out is that if you want to get rid of Mangold, you have to make sure you get rid of Mangold
before
they get on the ceiling, or else it's basically too late. Yeah. The idea...
Yes. You can't use the flashlight when he's there, and I don't think he goes away. But if she's in the vent, then what? Do you flash her in the vent? I think it's too late at that point.
Yeah, I hate you so much. You don't flash her at all. You have to use the mask.
Oh, I wasn't sure because normally you flash her, but in the vent I thought maybe you use the mask, but I wasn't.
No, you have to use the mask anytime she shows up.
Anytime she shows up.
You flash. She's a masker, not a flasher.
Anyways, that's just about all the time we have for this first edition of the series. You know, if you want us to get together again and try to actually beat the game, we could do that again and talk about some other things. I don't think it's going to happen, though. We're probably going to play something else. We got to night 4. We couldn't get all the way to night 5. But I hope you guys enjoyed this just classic, like, going back to a game that we really liked, at least for the lore and stuff. And just having this OG moment with like a classic game, learning more about Themedianut, what he does, shouting him out, shouting out other people, learning about him as a person. And I hope you enjoyed this time with me, connecting with me a little bit as a person, learning a little bit about my cafe and what I do. If you don't already know what I do, please follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch at the Heart Container Cafe, because we post daily updates. We have a portfolio of like all the custom gaming stuff that we do. I make a lot of gaming themed cakes and desserts for people, for yourself personally, or for like parties and birthdays and other big events and stuff like that. You can find out more about us on there. Eventually, we'll do a video, me and Jason, talking about what we do so that you know in case you don't know. And yeah, like, we also have the social medias for Medianut.
Of course, if you guys want to follow me or find me, I am Themedianut on every social media you can think of. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I have a TikTok now. I can't believe that.
I have a TikTok too.
Yeah.
I don't use it as much because I don't know how to use it that well.
I've been learning a little bit, but here's what I'll say. If we can get this particular video up to, I'm gonna say 25 to 30 likes, I'll come back and finish the FNAF. We'll get to night 5.
We will be determined to beat it no matter how long it takes.
20 to 30 likes. 20 to 30 likes. If you guys can get it to that,
I'm down. I think I could.
We'll go up to night 5, and if you can get this somehow to 50 likes.
Oh my god! You're gonna go to night 6?
Screw that. No, I'm not. I want to help, but I'm not insane. If we get to 50 likes, we'll play another FNAF game.
Oh, that would be fun, yeah. Definitely not the third one. That one was not very good. Maybe the first one because it's a classic. Maybe the fourth one because that one's even more terrifying.
The more the likes, the more likely you guys will choose for us.
Which, by the way, Security Breach was amazing. I watched Markiplier play the whole thing. I plan on playing it with one of my friends eventually, but I'm too scared to play that game because it's just too open world and too scary. Definitely need my friend's help to actually play that game. But that's something I plan on doing like on my own on the side. Maybe I'll stream it on Twitch if people really want it. But that's like a while from now. I know it has a lot of bugs, a lot of stuff going on. I like the endings, but I don't like how they put all this money into the game and then they didn't give it like proper endings. It was just this random comic book like things, and it's clearly because they ran out of budget or time to like actually finish. So I'm hoping with the updates they finish the endings and make it better. Because
some of the endings were completely like CG, but then everything else was like comic strips. And
it was so random.
It's hard to tell which one was so like the real ending.
And it was so great and like.
I love it though. I love the game. It's like
it is really
for
great.
The character development alone. I think it's amazing. And again, like Glamrock Freddy is my favorite character.
I believe the true ending is helping Vanessa and then them all three being together.
I think so. The one
even though it still saddens me because Freddy's just ahead at that point, but she is really good tech wise. I'm sure she'd be able to fix it.
I think he could be fixed.
But still, like, I want to see more than just the sad, bro. Like, come on, he's trying to eat ice cream with his boy.
He's trying to get ahead in life.
Okay, guys, with that, just remember to follow us on our social medias.
Please do.
Shout out to Themedianut. I'll probably have his other partner at Random
Ramblings Productions.
Random Ramblings Productions.
Make sure to follow that on social medias too. Random Ramblings Productions on every single one of the social medias.
You need help with any of your conventions? They're the people to go to. We will be at Fort Lauderdale Con coming up on the 27th, which is a Sunday. So we will be there selling our desserts, boba tea, onigiri, stuff like that. Make sure to come check it out. I don't know if you'll be at the Fort Lauderdale Con.
When it comes to everything that's happening in the world, my appearance at conventions might be a little scarce, but like I think for this year particularly, the cons I'll most likely go to are cons that let me work with them, not really as random ramblings, but just work with them for the sake of working with them, just like how it did with Hero Hype. This year is definitely a bit more of a hiatus when it comes to convention content for us, but for good reasons, for more health reasons, and as well as a couple of personal stuff and losses that we
understand,
family and stuff. You know, it's things that we want to respect.
Well, we'll see you the next time we do see you. We will update on our social medias when we're getting together again,
of course,
or whenever he's at another event. We have a lot more things planned, a lot more things coming. We have this series coming up. I'm going to have some new guests coming soon, possibly Eddie with Flynns Arcade. So that'll be really cool to see. We're going to do a few more other conventions and stuff. There's Kirby Con April 27th. That's an 18 plus event, but that's going to be really fun. We're going to do a smaller event that'll be in our Instagram in the beginning of April that I I don't think it has an official name, but it's gonna be like this nerd R&B like bar where you can like rap and like do these nerd raps and like be in this community where you can cosplay and do all this other stuff.
That's funny.
So I'll have a post about that. And of course, we have our Tekken tournaments every Tuesday at Unbranded Brewery in Hialeah. Until further notice, of course. Signups are 6:30 p.m. in person, and they are 7:30 p.m. for the bracket. We always have our tournaments available on our Smash GG as well at the Heart Container Cafe if you want to see the newest ones. The next one is going to be Wednesday, actually, this Wednesday coming up, which is the 23rd, basically tomorrow. And that'll be the same time and everything. Those Tekken tournaments go really great. We have some really talented people there. We have a Twitch for it where you can see the saved videos from all the previous ones. Be sure to check that out. Remember, all of this is located in Miami and Florida. But if you live close by and you're interested in that, be sure to check it out. We're going to have for our 10th tournament on the 29th, a $100 bonus prize.
Woo!
It's going to be a huge deal. We're going to post about it on our Twitch at the next tournament and everything. And we're going to have a trophy for the first place winner. It's going to be a really big thing. So that's something we want to get a lot of people to. It's exciting. We have a lot of support from it. We're trying to bring that Tekken community back, and we want to pay it back to you guys by doing that. But thank you, Medianut, for having me. It's 12 o'clock.
Thank you for having me.
It's midnight. I'm at your place.
Sleepover.
But yeah, and it was fun doing this, even though we're both pussies. But we managed to get to night 4. It was pretty good. It was fun learning about Medianut, befriending him more, meeting him at Hero Hype.
Fun getting to know about you more.
And you know, this is what we do, guys. We want to spread more awareness about it.
I'm excited
we
to
hope you guys
collaborate
enjoy
a lot
this.
more, yeah.
Put in the comments your favorite video game franchise, your series, your character.
Just go all out. Go all out. Have a good time with that. Franchise, series, game, character. Go.
And any other questions you might have for us. And remember, get those 30 likes. We'll get him back. I know he's even more scared than I am, and we're both scared. But if this was funny to you and enjoyable, help us get those likes. Reshare if you can. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much. And once again,
see ya.
This is our new series, Nerdybossgames. And this is our nerdy boss for the day, Themedianut. Good night, guys. Thank you.